Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Discord bot development series. And today we're going to be going over how to create a command handler for your bot to make life a lot easier, and also your code will be a lot cleaner with this. It'll also make it modular, so if you wanted to disable or enable certain commands in the future, this will allow you to do so, because it's basically just grabbing files. It'll be grabbing files from a folder, and it's going to be searching through them and stuff like that. So, to get started, we're first going to install NodeMon. So how you're going to do this is you're going to open PowerShell or CMD, and then you're just going to type npm I nodemon -g, which will install it globally, so you won't have to do it. I've already done this, so I don't think it's going to work. It might still search through it, though. So you're just going to run that. It's going to take a few seconds. And then once you're done with that, you'll have NodeMon installed. So now we're going to go into our start.bat, and we're going to change this from nodeindex.js to nodemon index.js. And what nodemon does is it automatically reloads your program once it detects a change. So if you were to edit index.js and save it, then as soon as you save it, it will automatically restart it for you. So you won't have to go and restart your code every time that you make a change. It's very, very useful. So now we're going to go ahead and get started on making the command handler. So right before client.onMessage, we're going to require fs, which comes pre-installed with Node. And what fs is a file system. So you'll be able to go to files and stuff like that, edit, read, write, stuff like that. And then we're going to create a new collection. And we're going to do this by doing new discord.collection. And then we're also going to create a new collection called aliases. And we're going to set it equal to a new discord.collection. So now we're going to let path cmd, which will be the path to it, be assets and commands and then slash. So we're going to go ahead and create that now. We're going to create a new folder called assets, and then inside of that folder we're going to create a new folder called commands. So that is where this is going to be linking to. Next we're going to use fs to read the entire directory of path cmd, which we just defined. And we're going to get the errors, if there is any, and the files that it grabs. Create an arrow function like this. So now we're going to say if there's an error, then we're going to throw the error. Actually, we should probably want to return that. We're going to return the error. Then we're going to let the files equal files.filter. And then we're going to go through, and it's going to go through every single file that it finds, and it's going to filter out the ones that have a JS at the end. So you can see these are JavaScript files. So that's what it's going to. This is going to look for all the JavaScript files. So we're going to do f.split, and we're going to split them on the dot. And then we're going to pop. And then if that is the pop is equal to JS, then we are going to so we're just gonna get all the files that have JS as the end. Then we're going to check if the length is less than 1. Then we're going to return console.log no commands found. So then we're going to console.log loading, and then we're going to put the amount of commands JS files.length commands. So this is going to say it's going to be loading however many commands it's found, however many files that have JS in it that it's found. And then we're going to, for each file in JS files, we're going to iterate through them. And we're going to, this will automatically refresh it if, like, it gets updated. Well, yeah, this will be useful for the future for automatic reloading and stuff like that. It just helps do it. So we're going to do delete require dot cache, and then we're gonna put square brackets. We're gonna do require dot resolve, and then we're gonna do path cmd plus f. What this is going to do is it's going to clear the cache of whatever it is so that it'll reload whatever it is. So like if there was any change that occurred in the middle of restarting this, then it's going to update it. Then we're going to pull, we're going to create a variable pull, and it's going to be equal to path cmd plus f. So we're going to be clearing the cache for it, and then we're going to be requiring it so that it's brand new. And then we're going to log, so that log, loaded f. Yeah. And then what we can do, we can put little brackets here. Or no, I don't want to do that. I want to do these. And then we're going to do I plus 1 out of JS files dot length. And that's just going to be like 1 out of 9 or something. It's just display. You don't have to add that. And then we're going to do client dot commands dot set, and we're going to set it to pull dot config dot name. And you'll see how all of this matches up later, because we haven't actually created the file for it yet. So right now we're really just setting everything up for it to work in the future. Next, we're going to do client aliases client dot config dot aliases dot for each, and then for each alias, then we are going to do client dot aliases dot set alias pull dot config dot name. So what this is going to do is it's going to first set the command, and then it's going to find all the aliases inside of the command config, and then for every single alias, it's going to add it to the collection with obviously the alias and then the token of the name. Once you've done this, you're going to go ahead and you're done with that. So we can go ahead and delete this ping command right here. And then we're going to check, because I forgot to do this last time, we're going to check if the message starts with content.starts with. We're going to check if it starts with the prefix, because if it doesn't start with the prefix, then we want to return that, because we're not going to be able to do anything. They're not trying to run a command through this bot. Then we're going to log cmd, and then we're just going to say the message author ran cmd. That's literally all it is. And then we're going to let the command file equal client.commands.get cmd. So we're either going to see if it can get the command from a cmd, which would be the command that they run. We're going to see if they can do it. Basically, we're going to look through commands and look for if the string that they input as a command is inside of that collection. And if it's not, then it's going to go and check if client.commands.get. We're going to see if it can get it from the aliases, because this is checking if it's an alias or if it's a command, and if it is, and set the file equal to it, because basically that file is set in that collection. So then we're going to do if the command file exists, then we are going to command file dot run, and inside this we're going to put client, message, and args. So now we are actually done in the index for now. We can close that, and then inside of the commands folder, we're going to create ping.js. And so obviously we're going to have to require Discord require discord.js. So we're going to require discord.js, and then we're going to do module.exports.run, and we're going to do equals async, and then we're going to get client message in args, just as we put in the index, and then we're going to do an arrow function. Oops. And we're going to return message.reply ping, or pong, right? It's pong. So this is actually the command that we had in index before, and now it's in its own file. And then right here we can do module.exports.config, and then equals, and then this is going to be a object. So we're going to do the name is equal to ping. We'll have display name because we're going to be creating a very cool help command in the future, and to do this we're going to need a bunch of stuff from the config because it's going to be self-making, which is going to be very useful. So we're going to have aliases, and we're just going to, for current testing, we're just going to have p as one of them, and we're going to have the usage is going to be ping. It automatically will add the prefix at the beginning with the help command and all that, so don't worry about that. And then, oops, for the comma. And then we're going to do description. And the description is going to be responds with Pong. Okay? And then we're going to have accessible by. We're going to have it by members. And then the final one, we're going to have type. And it's just going to be testing for now because we don't have anything else. Now you can save that. And then we basically are done, guys. Once you've done this, you can go ahead and search your bot. We have an error config aliases undefined. Client.config.aliases. Let's see. Always gotta have one problem. This is in index. Oh, it should be pull.config. Try that. Yep, there we go. So this actually should have been pull.config, not client.config. So, oh, my bad. Yep, no, we were doing the right thing. So we're going to go ahead and run ping. And there you go. It works Pong. So now, guys, we have actually successfully created a command handler. So if you guys are copying straight from the code, then here's index, here's start, and here's ping. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Once again, I'll be trying to upload once every few days, probably more often, probably less. I'll be streaming, hopefully a lot. So go follow me on Twitch, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time.